Hi. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to my replay viewers. As you come in, if you'll please click like and click share, please, and share this so someone else can get this information. I just wanted to do this quick video because I had someone ask me a question and I wanted to, make sure I answered it, but answered it where other people could benefit as well. So the question was, how do I get more time to study? My plate runneth over. I don't have time to study. I just don't see how I can do it. So my response to that is, first of all, you have to prioritize what is the most important to you. I always ask coders, you have to have a why. What is your big why for doing something? If you don't have a big why for doing something, you will not be motivated to sacrifice time or take time from something else to do, to follow your dreams. So a big why is important. You have to have, have priorities, set priorities. And if you want to get certified as a medical coder, you have to make studying a priority. So make sure you do that. The next thing is, I am super protective of my time. Time is money for me. And so I think it's important that, you don't waste people's time and then you don't allow other people to waste your time. So the first thing I always do is every time I go somewhere with my husband, I make him drive. That gives me a chance to read and study while I'm in the car. And so I mentioned this, I think, a video or two ago, maybe a couple of days ago, about Mosby's medical terminology flashcards. So flashcards, you can buy the Mosby's, or you can make your own index cards, make them flashcards. However, the flashcards are super powerful. If you, make flashcards and study them in the car, like I said, if you're a passenger in the vehicle, you can study. I study in the line at the bank. I study at the doctor's office while I'm waiting to see my doctor. I study at red lights. I study if I get caught behind a wreck, if I get caught behind a train. I never waste time. Ever, never. I never waste time. My time is too valuable, and yours is too. And so if you want to spend, if you need more time to study and you're looking for places to study, make sure that you consider all the places during the day that you waste time. So I know for a fact that most of us can get up 1 hour earlier and have that time, that quiet time to study. And so you'll be surprised how much you can get done when the house is quiet and everybody's still asleep. So if you get up an hour earlier, that will give you a good hour to study. You can stay up 1 hour later at night. This seems to be effective for a lot of people. Some people can't do it because they're tired. But if you can't get up an hour early or stay up an hour late, consider giving up your lunch period. And I noticed that a lot of people spend a lot of time on their cell phones, whether it's checking email, checking social media. So you might consider, maybe not doing that, not checking email, not surfing the internet, not being on social media, and really spending that time to actually study. Time is precious. You don't want to waste it. You don't want to every single day to keep saying the same thing. You don't have time. You don't have time. When you do have time, we all have pockets of time that we waste. And so if you look for those pockets of time in your life, you will find that you have time to study, and you could take some of the suggestions that I have provided, and really study, really find time to study. So I'll just kind of repeat some of them. If you're waiting in line at the bank, that's a good time to study. If you're caught behind a wreck or a train, sometimes you wait 30 minutes or so in traffic. If you're waiting on your doctor, you can, use that time to study instead of just sitting idle. If you go to the beauty salon, sometimes you wait. You can use that time to study. Valuable time. You can get up an hour earlier, which I think is prime time for everybody. We all can make this sacrifice and get up an hour earlier and spend that time studying. You can use your lunch break. If you get, 15-minute breaks during the day, you can use that time. You can stay up an hour later. You can miss your favorite show, record it, and just look at it another time. But use that time to study. Don't waste time every single day. You can, I missed something. Stop surfing the internet, stop surfing social media, stop checking emails, and use that time to study. You will be surprised how much time we just spend doing those things. And I'm guilty myself. I have to catch myself and really focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's working on my goals. And so if you use this time to study, instead of wasting time, you'll find that, you're studying more, you're learning more, you're growing. And so that's what you want to do. So if you want to get certified, make sure you're, utilizing your pockets of time that you have that maybe you're not utilizing right now. Again, I'm Shonda Miles. I am a medical coding coach. I help coders who want to get certified, whether it's an HEMA certification or AAPC certification. So that's what I do. You can inbox me if you're interested in information, and I will talk to you soon.